So this is Minecraft's worst SMP, the basic SMP. Here is why it's the worst. Reason 1. Toxic players. See, there are some pretty cool players in this SMP, like there are any other, but there was a group of players that particularly made me want to leave this SMP. Well, by group, I really only mean one, and his name is Kayla Live. Now, me personally, I've hated Kayla for a long time, long before Basic, in a different SMP called the Critical SMP, which was also run by the same person. Reason 2. Rule breakers. Now, I had no idea what Skates was thinking, starting a server with 30 people, some who were infamous to cheat, and add no anti cheat or anti X ray. He. Just absolutely insane, man. Of course, once everyone found this out, I'm pretty sure at least half of the members in the server started X raying and free camming, etc., etc. In fact, that's how I found my ancient city. I used X ray. It doesn't matter what I say anymore since I'm banned, but. Eh. Reason 3. Unclearness. Now, I thought there was a grace period since it would make sense. On the first day of a server where there are gear limitations, there's supposed to be a grace period. Unfortunately, I found out 3 hours later that Skates had no intention of having a grace period. Now, all of these reasons, one would assume that the owner has no idea what he's doing. I had some faith in Skates until one day, literally today, uh, I was called to a stage in the basic server, the basic Discord server, and he announced that Kayla Live would be joining the server. Previously, Kayla was banned for breaking multiple rules and changing rules and kits behind Skates' back prior to the SMP launch. Everyone was happy with this. But then, when we all found out Kayla was coming back, we all got really mad. Skates didn't care what we thought. Everyone was spamming L's in the chat, and he just didn't care. Um, but the Kayla now has custom restrictions that make him weaker. I heard that if he died, he would get like a negative effect or something. He'd get like infuse, but without the positives. Lifesteal, but without gaining hearts, etc., etc. But the fact that Kayla is even in here just shows me that Skates doesn't care about us, and he really won't ever will. I, I don't know why that surprises me. Let me just give you a rundown of my experience in the server. So first, as you might see in the background here, me and Riss found an ancient city. This is about just after we got some iron gear, and both 2 times our iron was stolen from us. Once in the ancient city and once before the ancient city. Um, Here's how it went down. We spawn into the world. It's laggy, really laggy. And then we all circle up, as you just saw in a different clip. And then Skates expands the border. and we go. Everyone runs off in different directions. I mine some word in a voice call with my teammates, and then uh, I right next to spawn is this massive snowy mountain with an ancient city under it. I tell my team about this, and they're like, "Cool." So, uh, when we all left the VC, I called Wispro personally, and we went to visit the ancient city. Wispro ended up dying 3 times in there, and I didn't die a single time. I went up to the surface, and then I traveled to the world border, and went to the corner of the 25k by 25k world, and that's about where I logged off. On my second stream, I just drowned, uh, was chilling at spawn, went back to my death location, got my items, and then I swear, Skates was either watching my previous stream or watching the stream I was doing, because he banned Minimap and FreeCam, two of the tools you see me using in the background. This really upset me, especially since my teammate was bullying me because of it. So I took off the mods for a day, and then found a village, and then ended stream. It was very unproductive. On the third day, I actually didn't stream it because I forgot to, but here's what happened. I found 3 villagers in a hole, dug all the way down to bedrock, dropped the villagers in there, made a villager breeder, and then, turns out Wispro was actually planning to betray the coalition, our team. So, I got him to come down there. He set his spawn in a bed, and then, just like how he died in his Kixby video, I killed him with all of his diamond gear on. Then I put it in a chest boat and started spawn killing him. Now, at the time, I didn't realize that killing nakeds wasn't allowed. So, uh, when I logged off the day, um, and I went on the next day, I found out that I was not whitelisted. But instead of banning me for 2 days and keeping me in the private Discord, Skates just he unwhitelisted me and then blacklisted me from the private Discord. I have no idea why he did this. When everyone else was found out that they were cheating, hacking, etc., they got a 2-day ban and remained in the private SMP. So Skates had something against me, and it affected his judgment, permanently banning me from the SMP. So, yeah, that was my basic SMP experience. Honestly, pretty trash. I'm gonna go see if I can find another SMP now. Bye bye.